Okay, it's just a short little.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for my family, my boyfriend, my mom, and my family, my girlfriend,
My family.
My family and especially my kids.
Elsa Silva Lopez, Jamie Duncan, Katie Bank, and Noriko Ryder.
My 2 little girls who love me a lot.
My family and my friends and everyone who supported me along the way. My fiance, Luis Rivas. Professor Jeff Harris for all of his guidance throughout this process.
to my mom because I'm so thankful for her. My family, my mom and my dad, and especially my little brother for all their hard work.
My kids, Nelly, Yaretsi, and Moses.
Debbie Murray, who's in the outreach department, she has been such a role model.
My brother Carlos for being a big inspiration for me, not just for CBC, but for my upcoming career at WSU.
My mom, my dad, my sister, and the rest of my family.
My bestie, Yadi, for going on Dutch runs before class.
My wife, Marissa, and both of my parents.
My dad and my mom, as well as Dominic Cervantes, and shout out Yeti.
My parents and my sisters.
My peers here at CBC, they've been really great.
My family and especially my husband.
My mom, she's starting college again.
My family. My mom has been my biggest supporter, and I have some really great friends.
Grandma and Grandpa for being brave enough to come to the States when you guys did.
Thank you.
Only a few years ago, I never believed I would go to college. I never believed it was possible. I didn't think I had the strength to survive. And yet I'm here today, a college graduate, because of the friends and family who stayed by my side through it.
Grazie a tutti per avermi sopportato.
Muchas gracias a mi papá y a mi mamá por siempre apoyarme durante estos 2 años. Le quiero dar las gracias a mi mamá y a mi papá por todos sus sacrificios, apoyo y las porras que me han dado durante este logro más que he cumplido. Los quiero mucho.
También quiero agradecerle a mi coach Angélica Galeana que me apoyó. Les doy gracias a mis papás porque hemos venido de un largo camino desde Perú y si no fuera por ellos no hubiera salido adelante.
Pero le doy un agradecimiento muy especial a mi consejera. Quiero darle gracias a mi familia y a todas las personas que amo y a la escuela por ayudarme.
أريد أشكر أهلي وأخص شي أمي لأنه كانت دائما وياي وتساعدني بأصعب الأوقات بالمدرسة وبالكلية.
Primeramente le quiero dar gracias a Dios por esta oportunidad que me ha dado. Le doy saludos a mi mamá y mi papá que han luchado por venir en este país.
Gracias a mis papás, sin mi amor y sin ustedes no soy nada.
Yo quisiera darle gracias a mi mamá y a mi papá por todo el esfuerzo que han dado para todos mis hermanos y a mí.
Dedico esta cuerda a mi mamá, a mi papá y a mi familia que me apoyaron por todo mi esfuerzo.
Yo quiero decir las gracias al colegio CBC porque ha dado muchas opciones y para los estudiantes para poder tener ayuda en varios aspectos y departamentos.
Le quiero agradecer a mi mamá por ayudarme en acabar mi carrera y a mi novio también. Son los 2 apoyos más grandes que he tenido en esta carrera.
Le quiero dar gracias a mi familia por todo su apoyo y espero hacerlos felices en este día. Los quiero mucho y gracias por todo su apoyo.
Thanks, Mom and Dad.
For pushing me to graduate high school and college at the same time and for giving me this chance.
I love you guys all so much. Couldn't have done it without you.
Looking forward to what's about to come, and I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you for helping push me to succeed.
Thank you. Go Hawks.
Please stand for our national anthem. Please be seated. Thank you to the members of the Mid-Columbia Regional Pipe Band and Pipe Major Judy Morrison. Buenas tardes y bienvenidos. Good evening and welcome to the 69th commencement of Columbia Basin College. Congratulations to graduates receiving certificates and degrees tonight. And thank you to family and friends who supported them and made this evening possible. I'm Rebecca Woods, and I have the absolute privilege of serving as the president at Columbia Basin College. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff, I hereby convene the 2025 commencement of Columbia Basin College. I'd like to start by recognizing our platform party this evening and specifically thank the Columbia Basin College Board of Trustees for their service to our college this year. We are joined here tonight by 4 members of our board. Our board chair, Ophelia Rivas-Debret. Board vice chair, Kedrick Jackson. Trustee Dr. Michelle Smith. And Trustee Edison Valerio. Thank you for applauding their leadership and contributions to our college. I'd also like to recognize and thank our outstanding faculty, staff, and administration, people who are committed to providing the highest quality education and who make a positive difference in the lives of our students. This evening would not be possible without them. Would the CBC faculty, staff, and administration that are here this evening please rise and be recognized? Today and every day, we thank and we honor our veterans. Would all veterans, whether students, faculty, family, and friends in our audience this evening, please rise so that we may thank you for your service. Graduates, it's an absolute honor and a joy to celebrate together the incredible achievements of each of you. This gathering to commemorate the graduation of nearly 1,600 students is a testament to the hard work, the determination, and the sacrifices that you each made to reach this milestone. As you sit here today, college graduates, you hold within your hands a key to a brighter future, not only for yourselves, but for your families as well. Education absolutely has the ability to shape lives, to redefine possibilities, and to pave the way for generations to come. I know this firsthand because I have witnessed its profound impact in my own family. From the courageous journey of my grandparents who came to the United States seeking a better life, to my parents who were the first in their families to go to college and graduate, the course of my own life has been forever changed by their sacrifice, because of their determination, and because of the example that they set for me. But please know that you are leaving here with a degree and much more. You're leaving here with wonderful memories, with friendships and relationships that were built inside and outside the classroom. You're leaving with lessons that you learned from professors who inspired you. And you're leaving here with confidence to step into the next phase of your life with resilience and hope. There's a quote from Kate Bowler, an author and professor at Duke University, after she received a life-altering cancer diagnosis at just 35 years of age. In her memoir that was titled, "Everything Happens for a Reason and Other Lies I've Loved," she writes, "I failed to love what was present, and I decided to love what was possible instead." That line struck me because how often do we do that? We focus on what's possible, chasing the next goal, the next degree or title, the next version of ourselves, believing that happiness lies just up ahead. But the truth is, the joy of reaching your destination will be so much greater if you've embraced the joy of what is present in every step of that journey. Bowler's story is a reminder of the beauty of ordinary moments. It demonstrates that being present is not easy. It is hard work. It's an act of discipline and courage. It's choosing to love what is, even when it's imperfect, especially when it's imperfect. So as you write your next chapter, write it with appreciation for your current relationships, for your current struggles, because they are what help motivate you, refine you, and make you stronger. Be grateful for life as it is, even as you work hard and hope for what will be a better tomorrow. Felicidades, clase del 2025. Su historia apenas comienza y será extraordinaria. Congratulations to class of 2025. Your story's just beginning. It's now my pleasure to introduce the chairperson of the CBC Board of Trustees. So please welcome Ophelia Rivas-Debret.
Bienvenidos a todos. Welcome, everyone. This celebration is for you. Each one of you set a goal to be here today. You consciously chose to stay focused and persistent, and as a result, we are all here to celebrate your successes. When you face challenges in the future, I ask that you please remember how your persistence and your focus got you to today. Both those skills can help you overcome future challenges. even if they feel overwhelming. You might return to CBC in the future, and I hope that you do, perhaps as a faculty member or as a mentor or as a student pursuing another interest, or as a guide sharing our campus with a friend or a family member. Please know that CBC will always welcome you with open arms. Otra cosa, si yo puedo hacerlo, usted puede también. Si puede. Congratulations on achieving your goal and the rewards that will come with it. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Michael Lee, and I serve as CBC's Vice President for Instruction. It's my pleasure to introduce Kira Squires, our faculty speaker. She has served as a professor of English at CBC for 10 years. During this time, Kira has served in various leadership roles, including current chair of the Faculty Senate, co-lead of the English Department, secretary of the Faculty Union, and the chair of the Regional Executive Committee of the two-year College English Association. Kira was one of my students when I taught English in the department, and she is a CBC grad. She went on to earn a master's in English from Western Washington University.
Thank you, Dr. Lee. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for your classes. In January of this year, I had the incredible opportunity to go to a glacial valley in the Cordillera, or spine, of the Argentinian Andes called the Valley of Tears. In this valley in 1972, 16 Uruguayans, most of them college students, survived for 72 days after their plane carrying 45 people crashed into a mountain. This group endured temperatures 30 degrees below freezing by huddling together under seat covers in what was left of the plane after the wings and tail broke off in the crash. There was no liquid water and no plants, animals, or even insects where they were in the Cordillera at that time of year. Even when I was there in the early summer, there was nothing but rocks, dirt, and snow. After 10 horrible days, they heard on a portable radio that the search and rescue efforts to find them had been called off. The entire world, except for some of their families, believed that it was impossible they could have survived so long in the desolate, freezing, high-altitude conditions of the Cordillera. Hearing the news on the radio, they realized they would have to save themselves. Not only did those Uruguayans survive the plane crash and freezing temperatures, but they also survived starvation, injuries, altitude sickness, and even an avalanche. Eventually, 2 of them hiked out of the mountains for 10 days before finding another person, who then rode his horse for an entire day in order to get help. I made my pilgrimage to the Cordillera with one of those survivors, Eduardo Strauch Urioste, who is now 77 years old. I'm sharing this story with you today because despite the horrible tragedy, it is the most remarkable tale of the triumph of the human spirit that I have ever heard. The 16 Uruguayans were just ordinary people at the same points in their lives as many of you are now. And they faced extraordinary circumstances and survived. They kept each other alive, and they all contributed to their eventual rescue. They survived the Cordillera because of the community they created, which they called La Sociedad de la Nieve, the Society of the Snow. Their community still meets together at least once a year, even 52 years after the rescue. As CBC graduates, you are also part of a community. You have your community of CBC and also your families, your friends, your neighborhoods and hometowns, and your workplaces. And you have all faced your own Cordilleras. Many of you faced obstacles that seemed insurmountable. You may be caring for children or family members. You may have worked a job or several. You may have had to retake classes. You may have faced uncertainty and fear about your place in the community or nation. You may have wanted to give up because it felt like you were trying to do the impossible. But the fact that you are here today shows how strong you are. You have all made it. There are a lot of forces in the world today that want you to be less human and to see less of the humanity in each other. Like the Cordillera, this is an enormous obstacle that you all face. But I know that the skills and critical thinking that you have learned at CBC have prepared you to confront it. Always remember that you are part of a community, and communities sustain each other. I am proud to be part of the CBC community with all of you graduates, and I hope that, like La Sociedad de la Nieve, you will work to make sure your communities thrive. I'll leave you with a quote from one of the survivors, Coche Inciarte. I want to share the truth that was revealed to me on the mountain about what our existence is and what meaning it has, to be better people and to love our fellows as we love ourselves. Sometimes we achieve it and sometimes not, but we must not fail to try. Be good people who do good things for your communities, CBC class of 2025.
Good evening. I'm Cheryl Holden, Vice President for Student Services. I'm pleased to introduce our Associate in Applied Science student speaker, Sophia Pham. Sophia is a dedicated Running Start student, earning her Associates of Arts in Science transfer degree from Columbia Basin College. Sophia will be attending the University of Washington to pursue a degree in neuroscience on the pre-med track, with the goal of becoming a dermatologist. Welcome, Sophia.
Hey, Hawks! So before I start my speech, I just want to take a quick photo, if that's okay with all of you guys. Good evening, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. Tonight, we celebrate more than just a milestone. We celebrate the early mornings, the long nights, and the moments of doubt that were met with determination. We celebrate the sacrifices, the resilience, and the unwavering courage that brought each of us to this moment. Every single person here has had to walk their own unique path to this stage. Some of you pursued certifications, mastering skills to enter the workforce and make an immediate impact. Others earned an associate degree, whether as a launchpad for a career or a stepping stone towards a bachelor's degree. And some of you are graduating with a four-year degree right here at CBC. And many, like myself, took advantage of Running Start, balancing high school and college to get ahead. No matter which path led you here, one thing remains true. You worked for this. You pushed through exhaustion, self-doubt, and challenges that at times felt impossible. You proved that you are ready for whatever comes next. For many of us, this journey has not been ours alone. I think of my own parents, Vietnamese immigrants who came to this country with nothing but a hope and a dream. They left behind their home, their language, their comfort, and often their own ambitions, all for the chance to give me opportunities they've never had. They worked tirelessly through long hours, through struggles they've never spoken of, because they believed their sacrifices would build a better future for me. And I know many of you share a similar story. Some of you are the first in your family to graduate, the first to take this step that at once seemed impossible. This achievement belongs not just to us, but to those who lifted us along the way. But I also want to recognize those who did this alone, to those who didn't have parents guiding them, siblings supporting them, or family cheering them on, to those who worked multiple jobs to pay for classes, who faced struggles in silence, who had to be their own biggest source of motivation. Your strength, your perseverance, and your courage are just as worthy of a celebration. You built your future with your own hands, and that is something no one can take away from you. The world we are stepping into is changing fast. Challenges are growing, industries are evolving, and the need for strong, determined, compassionate leaders has never been greater. But look around you. This room is filled with those leaders. You are the future. Some of you will go into healthcare, engineering, the trades, education, public service, and so many other fields. Some of you will start businesses, lead teams, and build the next great ideas that will shape the world. You will heal, protect, teach, and inspire. But remember this, success is not just about a certificate or a degree. It is not about a title or a paycheck. Success is about the lives you touch, the barriers you break, and the legacy you leave behind. It is in the kindness you show, the opportunities you create, and the courage you have to keep pushing forward even when the path is uncertain. This class has already proven its strength, its resilience, and its drive to make a difference. Now, it is time to take everything we have learned, every sacrifice made, every dream carried here today, and go out into the world and make it better. So walk out of here tonight with pride. Walk out knowing you have earned every single moment of this. Walk out knowing you are not just stepping into the future, you are shaping it. Congratulations, Columbia Basin College class of 2025. The sacrifices, the struggles, and the victories that brought you here today are only the beginning of the incredible future you are about to create. Thank you, Hawks.
Will the 2025 graduating class of Columbia Basin College Bachelor of Science and Applied Bachelors please stand? Graduates, congratulations. Family and friends, thank you for your support of our students in furthering their education. Chairperson Rivas de Brett, upon the recommendation of the Columbia Basin College faculty, I present to you these students who have successfully completed their graduation requirements. Graduates in the front row, please proceed to the stage to receive your degrees. Remaining graduates, please remain seated until the ushers direct you to the stage.
Cassandra Hernandez, Berenice Del Campo, Essence Estrada, Amber Rose Markley, Allison Jo Peralta, Veronica Ibarra, Elena Gomez, Chelsea Lee Ballard, Haley Ward, Claudia Aquino Jaimes, Rocio Maya Bramias, Perla Mendoza, Sarah Bustos Ramirez, María Fernanda García Sandoval, Maria Cristina Martinez Barrios.
(2025) graduating class of Columbia Basin College, associate degrees and certificates, please stand. Congratulations, graduates, and thank you to your family and friends who help support these students in furthering their education. Chairperson Rivas de Brett, upon the recommendation of the Columbia Basin College faculty, I present to you these students who have successfully completed their graduation requirements. Will the first row of associate degree and certificate graduates please proceed to the stage? Remaining graduates, please be seated until the ushers direct you to the stage.
Ready? Jacob Hansen. Juliana Sanchez. Richard Alex Olea. Grayson Bergstrom. Luke Tucker.
Ellie Ellie Azeltine. Jonathan Gutierrez. Eddie Martinez. Eileen Arteaga Ramirez.
Franzoli Prado. Yen Gwen Trong. Tatum Sisuntan. Brenaya George.
Kareli Alondra Moyoroki. Gabriela Saldaña. Jocelyn González Alvarado. Alan Alexander Mercado Ventura.
Simeon Weiss. Aneli Ruby Mercado Zamora. Gael Perez Silva. Raquel Ramirez Murillo. Kayla Perez. Maria Guadalupe Olivera Moreno. Jasmine Marie De Paz.
Angel Samaripa Guevara. Alethea Lawrence. Charlize Aldrich. Danica Stab. Trinity Godina. Olivia Crislip.
Vanessa Atterbury. Let's get that right. Atterbury. Scott McLeod. Christopher Garcia. Jorge Anguiano. Silas Anthony Garza. Jordan Montemare. Benji James Garza.
Montserrat Camarillo Ramirez. Camila Valerio Lobos. Javier Lobos. Artia Cheatham. Cristian Castañeda.
Loveen Darty. Sikandar Singh Sohi. Close. Montserrat Moguel Lopez. Bricia Abrego. Jonah Dobrek. Helen Emmanuel.
Michaela Trevino. Megan Vela. Michaela Davis Barris. Emily Martinez. Montserrat Martinez Mendez. Samantha Ramirez Carino.
Alexia Leilani Garcia Olvera. Evelyn Lisbeth Herrera. Arlette Caesar. Emily Judith Peña Cardenas. Nelly Valdez. Diego Torres. Bianca Gildilmadid.
Alana Tavares. Ariana Monson. Caribbean Linus. Rodney Smith. Bradley Smith. Jimena Gonzalez.
Cassandra de Jesus Vaca. Justine Elgin. Oscar Osvalda Rojas. Julian Labarge. Cristian Aguilar. Eduardo Torres. Taylor West.
Priscila Limón. Karen Liliana Melendez. Maria Sanchez. Ashlyn Ella Archibald. Kylie Archibald.
Tessa Archibald. Yareli Yarmirez. May Lele Yi. Carolina Zamora Morieta. Destiny Davidson. Lavianne Franco. Mia Cantu.
Emily Lisel Mendez. Daisy Mendez Hernandez. Isaura Gomez. Katie Toombs. Marissa Ayers. Lexi Almquist.
Victoria Dietrich. Grant Bailey. Alexander Pangolinen. Brooklyn Wilkes. Adari Ali Watek. Nicholas Nolan.
Adrián Arias. Alejandro Arias. Brian Kohler, David Noland, Joseph Alexander Wajardo,
Isabel Licol, Viviana Orozco Villanueva, Sadie Halverson, Jose Angel Garcia, Asher Damrell, Luis Zamudio Hernandez.
Eric Cano Salas, Maite Itzel Quintero Terrones, Jaden Ivy Snyders, Kira Hitchman, Kaya Analí Mejia,
Bonnie Beal, Evelyn Gomez, Adam Martinez, Ashley Montserrat Bravo Rosales, Haley Evelyn Esquivel, Trenton Patrick Dehan, Alexander Lemieux, Mark Antonio Aranda,
Edward Fillmore, Carmen Michelle Barbosa Servín, Monse Elizabeth Olivares Merlin, Kaylee Ann Stiles, Scarlett Schoenberg,
Pamela Jean Schoenberg, Dylan Giles, Hayden Basto, Amy Rodriguez Brito, Braden Mackey, Citali Cosmos,
Joshua Cosmos, Alicia Galvez, Daisy Alcalá Mendez, Melixa Reyes,
Alexa Reyes, Jacqueline Casares Hernandez, Uriel Abraham, Jorge Rodriguez Martinez, Mavro Martinez,
Ethan Gallardo, Maddie Williams, Saraí Pastor Castro, Destiny Gonzalez, Elizabeth Maldonado Perez, Adeline Annie Garcia,
Haley Farias, Michaela Hunt, Emily Garabay, Janet Esmeralda Nunez, Tristan Hale, Jesus Ramirez, Ismael Ramirez Baragón, Giselle Torralba Mendez,
Jacqueline Mendoza Ciranda, Juan José Galván Alejandre, Nini Lee, Lena Sal, Emily Rincon Calvario.
Daira Rajira Portillo Mendoza. Stephanie Alcaraz Martinez. Vika Balek. Ariana Denise Rodriguez. Juan Diego Gomez Hernandez. Anastasia Mariah Chloe.
Jocelyn Ruelas. Aaliyah Ann Farah. Landon French. Caleb Acevedo. Dylan Stevanus.
Andres Arroyo. Samuel Richardson. Chelsea Noeli Ruiz. Vianney Martinez. Shahira Fatima D. Ortiz.
Jesse Weatherman. Jadelyn Chavez. Jonathan Ángel Farias González. Alan Garcia. Eduardo Rodríguez Mendoza.
Jace Sink. Alex Nicholas. Christian Mireles Mendoza. Nicole Christine Dawson. Jennifer Erenio Soto. Anaí Perez.
Andrea Ibarra Araquín. Miranda Mendoza. Erica Guzmán Ojeda. Yasmin Castillo Chavez. Stephanie Andrea Orozco.
Ethan Ezra Gonzalez. Joey Going. Jake Raymond. Cooper Rodriguez. Sean Lee Martinez. DeAnthony Landa. Payson Banthara.
Noah Waller. Kendra Snyder. Bailey Peterson. Abigail Aguirre Diaz. Brett Worski.
Dylan Betcher. Joshua McTavish. Joey Danielle Iracheka. Zitali Mendez Villa. Atlanta Jade Moss. Jane Bailey Hill.
Savannah Mehmet. Louisa Gledhill. Eliza Kelly. Evelyn Shakira Kelly. Bradley Kraus. Natalia Villarreal.
Sarah Mendoza Sanchez. Taylor Saltz. Maria Guadalupe Anaya Gomez. Minerva Tees Gonzalez. Abigail Gallup. Eduardo Aguilar Barragan. Maverick Belcher.
Heidi Grace Jones. Harley Diane Schindelite. That might be Schindelite. Madeline Vaughn. Jalen Marie Walker. Julia Sauresi. Aliana Salinas Garza.
Avery Lawrence. Kendra D. Pavidal. Isaiah Torres. Ethan Baraza. Josie Laws. Gavin Thomas Kinzer. Jared Verdines Chavez. Litzy Renteria. Yaretsi Gonzalez Murillo. Patricia Garcia Correa.
Rael Vergara. Giovanna Giselle Manon Hernandez. Hannah Redmond. Claudia Blanco. Hannah Grace Scott. Mariana Razo Santiago.
Sadie Huff. Olivia Warren. Natalie Broders. Juanita Siddiqui. Jaden Rodriguez. Elizabeth Zaragoza Valencia. Blurta Amti.
Alex Nunez. TJ Murdoch. Apollos Morris. Lakin Morris. Cassidy Elijah Hernandez.
Atiana Ray Hernandez. Shay Jensen. Itzel Riano. Nicole Stephanie Espinoza. Sarah Catherine Ruzica. Viviana Elisette de la Torre Caño.
Eric Davison. Blaze Epperson. Diego Reina. Haley Palominos. Isaac Moses Urena. Noemí Rodríguez.
Victoria Alcaide. Christian Chabel Abel. Caleb Abel. Emma Lewis. Melissa A. Falcon. Lucera Quiñones Silva.
Marisol Madrigal García. Jocelyn Carrillo. Kathy Tovar. Alexis Montiel. Valeria Orozco Velázquez. Itzayana Muñiz Alcaraz.
Brady Garrido. Hardin Doe. Melanie Olivia Martinez. Charlie Roberts. Alicia Guion Jr. Yori Hernandez Castillo.
Hilary Barrera Rodriguez. John Michael Solomon. Yulisa Garcia. Ashlyn Christina Johnson. Ian Dowling. Jesús Trejo González.
Tiffany Maldonado Baez. McGuire Linder. Emily Erickson. Michelle Renee Manning. Nailed it. Lee Etheridge. Bianca Corona. Darian Jimerson.
Vanessa Villaseñor. Nyla Desgranges. Audrey Lindblom. Jackson Jefferson. Anthony Robledo.
Alexis Rios. Carla Cota. Harley Smith Fulton. Caitlin Federoff. Kaylee Wright. Sebastian Velasquez. Yashmin Garcia.
Nayeli Ramos. Gustavo Blanco Guzman. Taylor Mills. Ayla Hardin. Amaya Lara.
Henry Massey. Anthony Jose Torres Benavides. Allison Bagdasarian. Got it. Rosado Luda Soto.
Audrey Munson. Cameron Marie Limhoff. Miette Nelson. Serena Sloan. Nicole Catherine Perez Cruz.
Samantha Galloway. Juliana Mendoza. Sydney Schneider. Scarlett Alexis Ives. Lydia Galley. Angie Betancourt. Ariana Morfin. Lola McClay Ventos.
Melody Diana Silva. Madeline Miller. Mariah Camille Guzman Macias. Reagan Elizabeth Grady. Yajaira Landín.
Alejandra Sanchez Delgado. Garrett Shorts. Arsenio Lukanovsky. Ariana Thomas. Nathan Elijah Sebaja.
Maddie Holmes. Aura Munoz. Kimberly Esquivel. Jackson Caldwell. Armando Alfred Chavez Jr.
Kennedy Lagarde. Riley Zunker. Jose Gonzalez Angel. Emilia Pocasangre. Mariah Barajas Diaz. Josie Jameson.
Emmanuel Santi Romero. Andrea Marissa Sainz. Naomi Jones. Yesenia Alia Torres.
Julian Magana Amocio. Camila Torres Valencia. Anaís Viviana Atilano. Soleil Hofer. Flor Inena Calderón Moran.
Adriana Carrillo. Kenzie Aldous. Olivia Lee. Aslin Pereira. Yuvia Chavez. Dominic Quijano.
Jocelyn Estrada. Olivia Mendoza. Haley Christopher. Lauren Evelyn Britt. Vivian Diane Dimitel Behil. Bree Marie Waldron. Naomi Peterson. Peyton Dressler. Anna Marie Schaefer.
Alejandra Mercado. Lucero Mendoza. Gracie Glessner. Aubrey Prunetta. Hannah Bishen Nondorf. Nathan Hoover. Jackson Hubby.
Wendell Pack. Tiana Keller. Marvin Cruz, Flores Cruz. Luis Aguro. Elena Rodriguez Martinez. Clover Ray Rodriguez. Lindy Bland. Tegan Rooney. Roseanne Agno. Maria.
Natasha Roman. Alex Baird. Lauren Victoria Scarborough. Eliana Marie Dominguez. Destiny Alicet Soto.
Zaira Cantu. Stephen Dianata. John Wokajat. Taya Paidan. Brock Philip Screwford.
Jessica Cobb. Arena McDermott. Yulisa Cáceres. Shelby Geiger. Taryn Demers. Yadricia Aguilar Gómez.
Abril Guevara. Kayla Michelle Hine. Atticus Brooke. John P. DeLeon. Angel Molinado. Natalie Naomi Castaneda. Divine Salazar. Kimberly Brambila Contreras.
Jocelyn Valeria Nava Cortez. Devin Cruz. Lauren Lusk. Ava Cortez. Alice O'Leary. Josh McCormick. Zaydeen Ray Valdez. Catherine Morales Salguero.
Tiare Correlubias Perez. Yesenia Tamayo Enriquez. Katia Nesbet. Cesar Alejandro Garcia. Jonathan Johnston. Cindy Godoy Contreras. Emily Chen. Ashley Simmons. Kelsey Kelly.
Brenda Rodriguez Gutierrez. Erwin Policarpio López. Ruby Nava Morales. Marlene Martínez Castro. Abel Cruz. Melinda Alvarez Cruz.
Bailey Boyle. Trinity Mayencourt. Mia Angelina Carmen. Rafa Lucio. Carlos Camacho. Yahir Pinheiro. Julian Reyes. Eric Martinez. Tere Aguilar Alvarez.
Alyssa Lay Sandoval. Nicholas James Bunger. Carlos Mendoza. Justin Jacobo. Fong Wing. Madeline Dorendorf. Briseida Ceja.
Hassan Cruz Portillo. Peyton Greenouch. Jose Armando Garcia. Fisher Long. Gabriel Mancini Gilbo. Nathaniel Harwood. Mercedes Yanet Fernandez Elba. Eva Suarez.
Rachel Olivera Rodríguez. Nayeli Martínez Rangel. Jackson Wade. Cassandra Swayze. Felix Alejandro Camacho Acosta Jr. Josiah Noé Pérez. Heracleo Suárez.
Genesis Zaragoza. Danica Ruby Reina Garza. Valerie Thibault Ruder. Kelsey Boyd Maldonado. Alicia Rodriguez. Chloe Marie Hernandez. Brooklyn Quezada.
Samantha Ariola Marquina. Sofía Dene Garza. María Guadalupe Guerrero Sandoval. And Joanna Lisbeth Guerrero Sandoval. Hudson Dallas Tesla. Yasmin Isabella Lopez. Robin Pillman.
Riley Grimes. Alejandro Tapia Suarez. Jocelyn Yadanchi Benitez. Sienna Olascon. Azalia Nahera Aguilar. Alejandro Reyes Perez.
Jennifer Rios. Beck Ford. Amina Sahovic. Ariana Grigsby. Brianna Ashley Lepez. Andrea Vonderbeck. Hillary Reese.
Serena Ruiz. Jasmine Pena. Leslie Vega. Ricardo Guzman Jr. Ibris Guzman Martinez. Brooklyn Smith. Arturo Fernandez Figuera.
Sophia Pham.
Sure.
Will the entire Columbia Basin College class of 2025 please rise? Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Columbia Basin College and the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees in the state of Washington, I take great pleasure in formally conferring on each of you the bachelor degree, associate degree, or certificate to which you are entitled, together with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Trustees, faculty, staff, family, and friends, I present to you the Columbia Basin College class of 2025. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. This concludes our ceremony. You're now welcome to meet your graduate on the concourse or outside to congratulate your graduate. Gracias por celebrar con nosotros. Thank you for celebrating with us.